Hey, what's good, y'all? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Subconscious Truth here. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. It is general, so it may not or it may. But if it does, please, I appreciate that. So let's get to it. Right now, you're in the Queen of Pentacles. This energy is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. So this is someone who is grounded and supportive. She's very nurturing, and the energy is very nurturing and home, and so dealing with your self-worth and your values here. You have the King of Swords. All right, so this is somebody is indecisive. Somebody has to make a decision, whether it be you or someone else. Now I see there could be a third party situation here going on. You have endings. The Queen of Swords brings endings too. um Now, this King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is the counterpart. Now, this man may be dealing, like, okay, you have in the past position the Eight of Cups. So somebody walked away. I don't know if, okay, the Queen of Swords could be you, and as well as this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be thinking about their home and thinking about, reflecting on the situation that you are going through with this King of Swords. Now, this could be work related, home related, relationship related. There could be three people here, or may not. Because the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords could be one person, or there. But with the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's a third party situation. However, somebody is having to make a decision, and they may need to do some self-reflecting when it comes to their home, when it comes to their value, when it comes to their possession. Okay, you have the Death card, which is endings, which is transformations, which is letting go. That's in your conscious position. With the Queen of Swords, that's about cutting shit off. So maybe, this King of Swords could have walked away, or you walked away from this King of Swords, you walked away from a job, or you contemplating about walking away from a job or a person. But with death, there's endings, okay? And you have the Page of Wands in your outcome, which is new beginnings. So there's definitely a new beginning here. One is reflecting on their home or their value or their status or their money. So some of y'all could be leaving a job, leaving a relationship, and wanting a new beginning, whether it be in a relationship or work related. But it's definitely letting go. You may be indecisive on a decision, but I feel like that whole spread right there is saying that there's going to be an ending, okay? There's going to be some type of ending. Somebody's going to cut something off, and they're going in a new direction. Now, the Knight of Cups and the Justice card and the Queen of Wands. Now, if there was a third party situation, somebody was all in this Knight of Cups, the knight in shining armor type. And with the Justice card, it's talking about making the right decisions, being responsible for the decisions you made. And I don't know if the Queen of Wands has to make a decision here too. But what can be blind in this person's judgment or is their emotions? Now, if it was a third party situation, it could have been sexual. It could have been something sexual, okay? But was it right for the Queen of Wands to, see, I feel like it's a decision where the Queen of Wands has to make a decision. Here. You could be dealing with a King of Swords. Like, it could be three people here, or it could be just one person. I'm feeling like this woman is one person. And, it could be her needing to take her confidence back, her power back, or her becoming an individual and knowing her life, her just having confidence in herself sexually, and as well as just having confidence in herself overall. Okay, this is how I see it. Somebody could have ended a job, ended a relationship, right? They reflected on their self-worth. Now, there could be somebody coming in with this Page of Wands, and you may have to make a decision here. This is karmic. This is where somebody is needing to look at things objectively. And there could be emotions involved here. So you have to be careful on the decision you're going to make. Now, this could be you leaving the relationship, or this is somebody else coming in the into your life. And this could just be something you're enthusiastic about. These are your desires, okay? And you may pursue these desires, but again, you got to know that you have to be responsible and take accountability and be objective and take and on whatever this judgment or decision that needs to be made. Now, I look at the King of Swords, right? And that is somebody who is indecisive because it's in the obstacle position. Now, if there is a decision that needs to be made here, it may need to be on love, okay, with the Knight of Cups. Now, if you are in a third-party situation, maybe this could have been sexual. You know, maybe somebody did have an affair. And it's like you need to reflect on your self-worth and what you value. And that's why you walk away from your significant other. Or with a job. Because somebody walks away from somebody or contemplating it, and they may be indecisive on what to do. But with the Queen of Swords, she uses discernment, and she beats through the confusion. Okay? She sees things for what it is, and she's going to use that sword to cut things off. So I feel like there is a breakup, or there is someone breaking up something because their worth is more important. What they value is more important. Their home is more important. You know what I'm saying? They are in the Queen of Pentacles, where this person sets boundaries. And the Death card is letting go and endings. And with the Page of Wands is new beginnings. So maybe one is one to really look at this situation in a more objective way. Now, if it's a man, he may have cheated. And if it's the woman, she may need to find her confidence. But either way, someone is needing to be objective and be objective here. You need to be objective and get out of your emotions. Someone is needing to get out of their emotions here. Okay? This is about self-responsibility here. Because this is definitely karmic. These two cards, Knight of Cups and Justice, that's karmic. And the Justice card talks about making decisions, being objective, self-realization. So someone is needing to come out of their emotions and see things for in an objective way. Where they went wrong. So it could have been a third-party situation when the Queen of Wands stepped into this relationship, and karma may fall on her. And I feel like the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles is the same person. It's more like you needing to see things clearly, use discernment, and cut this shit off because you see your worth and you see your home and your values come first before anything. And with the Death card is end things. That's what I see. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. But I also see one getting lost in this Knight of Cups energy, whatever they had these expectations, and they weren't thinking clearly. They were confused because they let their emotions get the best of them. And again, with the Justice card, they needed to be objective. And the Queen of Wands is someone who is confident, who thinks on their own and makes decisions, and knows her, they're not intimidated. So I see that it could be a third party situation, but there could be one person needing to get into each of these energies. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. I see the problem is making a decision, or using discernment, or there is a third. The problem is there's a third party situation. But overall, there's going to be endings, new beginnings, and that's what I'm seeing. So, yeah, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's what I got for y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.